Hello, Virgity Virgs, it's your turn. Ooh, ouch. We got the devil up in this bitch. This is Capricorn energy. So you could have some addictions or bondages to the devil, like pulling on your strings right now. We also got cheating, lying, and stealing. That's Aquarius energy. Yeah, Moon in Aquarius. Yeah. Well, I just noticed that they got the. See how the rattles on the rattlesnake there only have kind of like a target on them or something. It's almost like they want you to touch their tail, so they want you to come close. They want you to wanna. They're kind of luring you in, if you will. They're trying to use something like a carrot to lure you in, and so they want to get close to you. I'm thinking maybe even inside your house or something like that. Where they might come in with all smiles and friendship and stuff like that, and then once they get in the door, they might switch to on the offensive, if you know what I mean. The Holy Spirit, link me into the soul cycle of our Vigilant Virgos. A Knight of Fire, somebody who's passionate. This is also my player card, so somebody who thinks more with their passion. Big Red again. He's definitely someone like that. He has hypnotizing nipples too. And you see how on his hand there he has a nail in his hand, trying to mimic Christ, his adversary there, who already defeated him. And yeah. It's funny how the devil always tries to mimic. It says that in the Bible too, that demons like they make themselves look like an angel of light, right? Like I say, the devil never comes out with the horns. He always comes out with looking at it like a preacher or somebody that wants to help you, right? So Vigilant Virgos, Holy Spirit, link me into the Vigilant Virgos, my fellow Virgos. What do we got in the heart of the situation? These three, that's a lot. Okay. We've got the Six of Wind, which is sailing on the calmer waters. Which is, we got the Hermit here, so that's your card there, Virgo. We're on the right track. Virgo, Hermit, sailing on the calmer waters. And this is Aquarius energy here, sailing on the calmer waters. Sister of Earth. This is a Page of Earth, which is the student. This is Gemini, Taurus, Aries energy. So, yeah, so the heart of the matter is basically you guys are sailing on the calmer waters. Looks like you're well balanced. This could be a hardcore hermit read. I say Virgo and Libra usually do. They're well, hardcore hermits are Virgo Libra cuspers, right? So, yeah, this is like you being well balanced. I'm thinking, if you have air high in your chart too, even if you don't, it means you're well balanced. Even if you're just like straight up Virgo, it's you're well balanced at this time. Is the heart of the situation, and you're sailing on the calmer waters. Maybe you realize that somebody's trying to lure you in, and you're not falling for that shit. You see right through it. Challenge is this one wanted to pop out too. Strength. This is the feminine side of strength. This is like being in touch with your spirit team. This is see how there's the snakes again. There's a lot. You might have a lot of snakes like really trying to entice you in. Like remember how the rattles had to. We all know what happens if you grab a rattlesnake by the tail, right? So it's like they want to get close enough to you to do some destruction, right? We got a 6 of Earth here, which is giving and receiving. They could be pretending to give you, or like luring you in with something. Maybe, oh, I want to make peace. I want to give you something. You know what I mean? And this is your challenge. I'm thinking is these snakes around you. See how the snakes are wrapping around the angel there? This also represents like the spinal cord, like the chakras, like the snakes going up the spinal cord, which is a good thing, right? But Six of Earth, yeah, somebody's gonna pretend to give you something, or maybe even will give you something just to get you to maybe lower your guard. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't do it. And this is a challenge. I'm thinking. Don't fall for material the material bait as it is. What do we got in the subconscious for our Virgos? Subconsciously for Virgo. Whatever our Virgos thinking about. Sorry, Spirit. Subconsciously, you're thinking of a new, some kind of opportunity, or like something handed down from Spirit, like something He's given you that can lead to a lot of pentacles, a lot of material wealth, and you guys are in the like materially. That's your element, right? Material world. You're a material world. You are a material girl living in a material world. Sorry. At the bottom of the deck, we got a Knight of Fire. So you could be in passion mode right now, too. You could be passionate about this new business opportunity, what you're thinking about, or this new... what do we got in the past for Virgo? It's also a player card, too, so be careful of that. Maybe they could lure you in with other physical things, if you know what I mean. Just test everything. If you have a pendulum and you know how to use one, use that. The Hanged Man. Okay, in the past you were dealing possibly with a Pisces, or you're getting a different perception of things. Perception of things. Maybe even stuck. Maybe you felt stuck, so you had to get a different perception of things. This could also be a sacrifice. You could have sacrificed something. And this is a Mother of Wind. This is a Queen of Swords. So this is totally sad. This is, in the past, you were definitely in hardcore hermit energy, okay? You were leaning towards your air side. And, yeah, getting a different perception of things, but still being very, like, intellectually perceptive. Like, you were leaning into your intuition, but you were also leaning towards your intellect, because you're well balanced in both, really. This read's showing very well balanced. Even in the past, you were well balanced. So you might have Libra in your chart. Highly. Presently, we've got a Father of Wind. Okay, you're even more in your hardcore energy right now. This is the Judge. This is like the judge. Like, you judge people, whether you know it or not. Like, just because you have a connection with the Most High, like, the way you think about other people goes back to source, and he gathers information, and he knows exactly how your heart is and how your brain is. So he can decipher, like, the truth. Even if you're lying to yourself and lying to, you're not gonna lie to the Most High. He knows your heart. He knows the number of hairs you have on your head. Okay, so he knows more about you than you know about yourself. So, and this is Taurus Gemini energy. So you're leaning towards your air side currently. This is in the present moment. You're being judgmental. Or as Ben Stiller says, grabbing a bull by the horns. I got some shackles in the back type shit there. Like that's what this card reminds me of. You're grabbing the bull by the horns. You know who your enemies are. You're not gonna fall for this shit. You're not gonna. It doesn't matter how many snakes around you. If they try to come too close, you're gonna bruise your heel, and they're gonna be no more. You know what I mean? What do we got in the future for Virgo? Oh. We've got an 8 of Earth, so this is perfecting your craft. This is being very meticulous and like precision work. You're trying to like zero in on the. You're trying to be like a surgeon when it comes to your craft, whatever that is. Okay, the way you're influencing things is for Virgo. How is Virgo influencing things, Holy Spirit? Virgo. Ooh. Reverse 2 of Earth. This is juggling. This is maybe juggling too much right now. Like I say, if you're trying to do precision on your work, you could be influencing this by zeroing in like the wrong way. Because this is juggling. This is like keeping the balance, keeping the balls in the air. But this way, it's like you got too many balls in the air. You're like balls are all over the place. Like balls are flying. Your ball like an old man in old man underwear. Your balls are banging off your knees. Is a way. I don't know why that came in my head. That's kind of fucked up, but I'm sorry about that. What do we got in the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Okay, we've got a. Hopes and fears. Maybe you're fearing a magician, or you could be hoping to manifest. This is the Magician card. You know people have been doing like underhanded black magic on you, but you know what? You're protected from it. You are. Like, if you got a connection with the Most High is only going to allow you to handle so much. A lot of times, you know what? It's a good thing that He allows some of it to hit you, because for one, it allows you to know who your enemies are. And if you're really zeroed in, it'll like literally tell you who your enemies are. Like every time they hit that shit, it's like, okay, this guy's doing that, it's that guy. And if they're sending demons to you, and you have a connection with the Most High, you can basically sit those demons in the corner and question them and bind them up and put them in the corner before you put a little pink bell on them and send them back to their masters. You question them and you find out exactly what your enemy's plans are, and you know more about them than they even know about themselves, because they're not honest with themselves. If they're calling out things like that, they're demons, and they're basically the demons are the ones calling the shots on them. It gets to the point where the demons are like, oh, I don't want to go there again. You know what I mean? I know he's just gonna put a little pink bell on me and send me back, and it's embarrassing. All the other demons are laughing at me. You know what I mean? So you got a Sister of Water here, who is, this is a Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius enemy, or enemy though. This is an enemy because I just said it's an enemy. This is like a younger water sign, I'm taking it, which is an enemy of yours. That was a Freudian slip, like, I believe that. This is definitely a Freudian slip that... Yeah, this is one of your enemies right here, a younger water sign who is run off of emotions, right? And maybe they're taking a fool's journey right now. This is their last ditch attempt. They've been doing this. That's the one the main culprit who's been doing the magic on you, who's been sending black clouds over your house, who's been sending demons to you, basically telling her or him all their business. Every time they send a demon to you, it's like, okay, what are they doing today there? What are they doing there today, Asmodeus, or whoever they're calling on? You know what I mean? Like, because you know, you have power to walk over serpents. You're given to that by the Most High. So this is, I'm thinking this could be both of you, actually. This is somebody that I think you've had a relationship with maybe in the past. This is somebody that is a little butthurt because you turned them down, and because you knew you found out that they were a snake. You knew that they were a wolf in sheep's clothing because you could tell that their scripture didn't match up with yours, and that they use God for different reasons than you do. I wouldn't even say you use God. You have a relationship with God. If anything, He uses you and He's helping you to level up. So this is maybe, I'm thinking both of you right here, walking the fool's journey. They're taking a leap of faith coming towards you with this shit. They're actually going to come in the flesh this time instead of sending all their little friends with pink bells now on them to you that you can hear coming a mile away. It's like you hear a ding 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 every time they come by. It's like, okay, what do you got to tell me now, bitch? Sit them in the corner, you know what I mean? So we've got all they're really doing is sending you a bunch of Henry Hills that are telling you all their business, and well, I don't know. I mean, maybe they want you to know what they're doing. Maybe they want you to know what a player they are or whatever. But you know what? You don't even really care about that because that shit doesn't bother you anymore. It doesn't. You're past that. You've leveled up since then. So you're taking a leap of faith, and you're trusting in the Most High, and going on a fool's journey. The lens you're looking through. The lens you're looking through. This one? These two. Okay. Okay, the lens you're looking through is you're going to have to make a decision here. This is a Queen of Fire. This is like an outside-the-box thinker. This is creative. This could be somebody you're dealing with too. This could be Mother, since it's called Mother of Fire in this one. Could be a fire sign. You're going to have to make a decision. This could be somebody who's helping you. This could be somebody who sees your plight and is helping you out a lot, really. And you're going to have to make a decision about this person. Like, not your mother, obviously, or whoever's helping you out. A fire sign there. Like, I'm thinking you're going to have to make a decision what you want to do here. Do you want to, about this water sign, like, what are you going to do? Because they're going to come in with an olive branch now. They're going to pretend they're going to do what they do best, and they're going to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're going to come around and pretend, oh my God, I've seen the light. And you're going to see right through that shit, though, and you're going to make a decision, and you're going to take the sword, and you're going to cut that out, because you know where that road, you've already been down that road. You're not going to make the same mistake twice. At the bottom of the deck, we've got a Knight of Fire, which is passion. They're trying to get you to slip up using passion, right? That's really their only strength. And I think it's weakening. Like the thing with people who are players and passionate. Yeah, you know, when you're young and everything, that shit may work, but you're gonna have to switch up your game pretty quick because, you know, you're no spring chicken anymore. Like, it's not gonna work on everybody. What do we got in the environment there? And sooner or later, I'd say, like, in this person that's doing this to you, they maybe have 5 more years left of that, if they're lucky, and then they're going to have to find a different game, and that's going to be very difficult for them, because they should have been strengthening their spiritual muscles now instead of calling on demons and sending them after people that their butt hurt, turn them down. You know what I mean? What we got here? Because these demons are gonna either once they see they can't use that person anymore, they're just gonna rip them to shreds, and you know that's when the devil's done with his people. He doesn't reward them. He's a salesman, man. He's deceptive. He knows when somebody's been used up. You know what I mean? And in the environment right now, you're closing out a cycle. This is the universe or the world. This is closing out a cycle. This is like, this cycle's over. It's time to start a new one. You've already started a new one. But, these old cycles trying to come back, they're dead. They've already got 222 caliber shells in the back of their head, an antidepressant. You put that demon down. It's asleep now. You don't need to deal with it anymore, okay? What do we got in the outcome here? This is the Oh, what's this here? We got a brother of wind. Okay, here this is definitely hardcore Roman energy. You got a brother of wind, a knight of wind, rushing in doing something brave. Okay, that's what I'm thinking they're going to be doing. And then we got Dr. Death here. This is Dr. Death, his transformation. You've already had many appointments with Dr. Death, and you've transformed quite a bit in the last year. So why would you want to transform back after all the pain and suffering and the like? Dr. Death's an awesome doctor. I recommend him anytime, but he's some of his operations are painful and they hurt because it's like you're taking parts out, putting parts in. It's like that shit's not fun. No matter how much drugs you need to use to do it, you know what I mean? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio in the future too, an Aquarius, a Scorpio. Aquarius is very heavy in this read, and Scorpio. I'm thinking that this younger water sign is linked up with an Aquarius, an old accomplice of yours or an old friend of yours. So like a fake friend, a frenemy basically. Somebody who is looking to just like fuck you over from the beginning, right? They never really had any. They talk about brotherly, brother this, brother that, but they don't have no brothers. They just in a pit of snakes, and they're deceiving themselves if they don't think they are. But I think they're old enough to know that they're not deceiving themselves. They're just comfortable in a pit of snakes because they're a snake themselves. So we got the bottom of the deck here. We got a reverse star. Okay, so this is Asmodeus. I'm thinking this is the lust demon that they're using to keep on trying to send you. And you know Asmodeus very well because you used to hang out with Asmodeus. You used to hang out with all these fuckers, man. You know them inside out. So they're not fooling anybody. He's a fallen star. This is a reverse star, more heavy Aquarius. This is a brother you used to fucking chill with. You used to think he was cool. Before you were enlightened. Okay. So be careful out there, Virgos. Don't accept any love offers that you know are really hate offers, okay?